After more than 2 years of the initial discovery, I finally got around to do this video about Zelda Breath of the Wild beta world. If you are into beta and or unused asset stuff, you will probably like this video. I'm Waikuteru and I will guide you through the Zelda Breath of the Wild beta video today. Please enjoy! Before we get to the beta world, I should explain you which worlds can normally be accessed. There are 4 accessible worlds if you don't mod the game. Main Field. This is a normal overworld where you can find Hyrule Castle, the Great Plateau and so on. Main Field Dungeon. The 5 Divine Beasts are found in this world. AOC Field. This world holds the Trial of the Sword DLC challenge. Sea Dungeon. This is a world where all the 136 shrines are placed in. In the beginning of 2021, I found out that there was a world called Mario Club Test Dungeon. However, this world was not accessible but recreatable based on documentary of used assets. Then ago, I made a video about it and used a Sea Dungeon shrine to recreate the stage based on the found assets. While I worked on this video, I actually tried to get access to even more worlds, and out of all, only one of them turned out to be still intact and usable. Before I show you which world it is, let me show you a list of other known beta worlds. Try to guess which world it is that is still intact. As you can see on the screen right now, there are worlds like Game Test Field, Mario Club Test Dungeon, Monolith Test Dungeon. Monolith are the developers of Xenoblade Chronicles games, which I can highly recommend to play. But out of all, only one world is still usable, and that is Game Test Dungeon. Game Test Dungeon. So this is a world that is still intact. Now, what I found out is that it works like the Sea Dungeon world, where the shrines are located in. Just like Sea Dungeon, Game Test Dungeon reads shrine maps in the following syntax. Dungeon XXX, or in another way, dungeon plus 3 numbers. So for example, Dungeon 005 or Dungeon 128. This means that Game Test Dungeon also supports up to 1000 unique stages, just like the Sea Dungeon world. However, I noticed some differences between the Game Test Dungeon and Sea Dungeon world. To be precise, there are 4 differences I was able to find. Let me show you all of the differences by playing through the Kasskita shrine which I modded into the Game Test Dungeon world. First difference, both the shrine background and battle music tracks are not playing, however this can be worked around. Second difference, only the shrine model is not being loaded. However, this can be also worked around by using normal non-shrine actors for the map model. Third difference, it appears that spawn coordinates are not intact anymore and therefore you will always spawn in the world origin, which is 000XYZ. The last and most interesting difference though, the saving system. You can save, however, if you load that save you will not be brought into this map like in a normal Sea Dungeon shrine, but instead to the last location that is not Game Test Dungeon. But still, if you save, the progress in the world is saved. So for example, if you defeated enemies and a door opened or you opened a chest, this will be saved. The last difference can actually be handy in custom dungeons for mod creators, because currently we can only disable saving to make sure that the player doesn't respawn in the custom map for more in-depth reasons. But this also removes the possibility to save your progress, unfortunately. For example, if you played the Lost Records DLC and you died in the dungeon, you had to restart from the beginning. With the Game Test Dungeon world, however, this issue could be worked around. These were the differences I was able to find between the Game Test Dungeon and Sea Dungeon world. There might be more, but probably only smaller ones that you don't notice so easily. What do you think about this world? Do you think there will be such in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom as well? Let me know in the comments.